also has a better understanding today than she did yesterday. Georgia Senator David Perdue, member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, with me now. And sir, good day to you, and thank you for your time. Susan Collins said she was stunned when she asked the question about the memos and they were leaked. What do you make of that now?
Well, it's new news, right? That he was the one that actually leaked that. But, you know, my take on the testimony yesterday, Bill, was objectively, as I look at it, I think the president was totally vindicated. Comey himself said 3 times the president was not under investigation, and that the president had not asked him and did not ask him to stop the Russia investigation. So I think this totally vindicates the president and just shows how the national Washington media hyped this into something that it wasn't.
Well, it does not end the investigation, you know that. So there are minefields out there potentially, correct or not?
Well, yeah, there are 2 separate issues, and there always was. First of all, there were intimations that the president had done something wrong. Well, we see that that's now not the case. The second part of this, though, is Russia's intransigence and the potential connection to the Trump campaign. Now, we have 2 intelligence committees investigating that. We have a special counsel investigating that, and we will get to the bottom of that.
You have a Republican majority as well. Does this affect what you do in the Senate now, sir?
Well, we've been focused on health care all along because it's a crisis. Obamacare is collapsing under its own weight. We're trying to get the 18 budget done and move on to the tax proposal that the president has laid out. We've got to get this economy going. Look, Bill, consumer confidence is at a 20-year high. CEO confidence is a 15-year high. People are expecting this continuation, the rollback of regulations that has been started by the president, but they need to see this culminated in a tax package that will stimulate this economy.
Yeah. Is that going to happen? Jim Jordan was with us 40 minutes ago. And the question we posed to him is, what does the Trump-Comey matter do to your agenda? You're suggesting it has no effect. Does it or not?
Well, it really doesn't, Bill. I mean, we've been focusing day to day on health care right now because that's the immediate crisis. We're trying to get that bill done in the Senate. But remember, we have something like 47 days left to the end of this fiscal year. We have a debt ceiling limit coming up on us very shortly. But more importantly, we've got this the tax package that hopefully will give some relief and make us more competitive with the rest of the world. Look, we've got $2 trillion on the balance sheets of the Russell 1000 largest companies in the country that are not investing now under President Obama. Today, they're beginning to think about investing, but if we don't do this soon, we will miss the opportunity to affect FY18.
Yeah, let me just put up so our viewers can see it what the stock market's doing right now. The Dow's up more than 100 points. This after the overnight news from the UK. This a day after the 2 hours and 45 minutes of testimony from James Comey. Well, what does that say about the ability to govern? What investors think about the direction of the country? You're looking at 21,300 for the Dow. And soon you're going to have people thinking about Dow 22,000, which is a place we have never been before. That says what, Senator?
Bill, it says that they're anticipating a continuation of what the president said he was going to do, and that is roll back regulations, adjust our tax situation, and make us more competitive with the rest of the world. People are responding to that. Now, the bond market and the stock market they always invest ahead, and that's what they're doing now. So in Congress, what that does, it puts pressure on us and should bring a sense of urgency to get these things done now, Bill. I'm one of the few in the Senate that are saying, hey, we should not leave Washington and go back to our home states in August during that 5-week state work period.
So you'd stay
we should
in
stay
August,
in Washington and get this tax package. Yes, stay in Washington and get this tax package done. That's what we would do in business.
I don't know if it's ever happened before.
Well, they tried it in '94, and it didn't work out so well. But I have to tell you, honestly, it sent a great message to the American people that we're serious about getting this done, and it would affect the markets even more importantly.
Well, Senator, thank you for your time. David Perdue, appreciate you coming on today. Atlanta, Georgia there,
Thanks,
sir.
Bill.
Thanks.